Hi, everyone. So, welcome to DBC Live. I am your host, Tara Martin, and I am only the host today. I'm the host and the guest. So, it's your lucky day because all the comments over in the comment section will be entered to win a free book from DBC Inc. We do have some brand new releases. Those are included. All the books in our line are included. So you get to choose from the DBC Inc. books as well as the Impress books. And usually when we have a specific, sorry, here it's kind of crazy. Usually when we have a specific author in, you only that's the book that we're giving away. But today, if it's just me or if it's me and Dave, then you get to choose from all of our books. That's kind of a fun little thing about one of us hosting. So we didn't have a live last week. And we've kind of been a little bit out of the loop with conferences and traveling. And Dave is actually traveling tonight, but I'm super excited to join you all. So if you are here joining us in Facebook or in YouTube, please do drop your name over in the comment section. I love to see who's here, what you are doing, maybe something exciting that happened. What are you looking forward to in these winter months? And yeah, I can't believe we're in November. Like, it's wild in November. So yeah, November 2nd. Well, while we are here together, I thought I would share a couple of things. I don't really have a very long one tonight. I always say that. Dave and I usually say that, and then we end up going over, but it's just me. So it'll probably be a little easier without having someone else to talk to and banter back and forth. So I'm going to make sure that we are showing up on Facebook real quick and give everyone just a moment to join in. And I'm not seeing any comments, so I'm not sure if we're working. I just want to make sure that we are. Yeah, I think we're up and going. Okay, so we're good to go. So a few things. One, we are super excited over at DBC Inc. We have so much new stuff happening. We have some manuscripts that have been coming in. We have some exciting things on the horizon. We have several new books that are coming, but one that is just so cute. It'll be out in just a couple of weeks. I think you guys are going to love it, and you're going to enjoy reading it to your classroom and having them just your students spark the wonder and joy of learning. It is so good, from a group that's already written a book with us before, but now is publishing a children's book. And I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on this book. It's so cute, and a great message. And then also, I don't know if you've noticed, but Tisha and I have been having gratitude snaps. So gratitude snaps, it's time, November 1st each year, we launch this challenge where basically it's a cousin of book snaps. And all you do is you are taking a picture of something that you're grateful for, and you are sending it out into the social media world. So you're flooding the world with positivity, sharing about things that you're grateful for. So it's super duper easy. All you have to do, it's just like making a book snap, but actually easier, because you're just taking a picture of that thing and you annotate using the text feature to share why you are grateful. So I'm not seeing any comments. If you are joining in, please do tell me. I see people, but I just can't see what you're typing. And I'm not sure if StreamYard is still having difficulties with that. So, Tisha's in here. Perfect. She is about to start a PD, or she'd be joining me tonight, but I was just telling them that we've started the gratitude snaps, and I thought I would share with them how I'm making them, and then also give them the blog and the link to how to make them in Canva. Tish has spent a great deal of time creating a video for how to make them in Canva, and I think you guys will love that. I will show you some examples of those Canva templates on Twitter. I'm going to share my screen in just a minute and share all that with you. But if you want to join in on the Gratitude Snaps Challenge, it is so easy. You can join in anytime. It doesn't matter if you've missed the first couple of days. It's okay. Join in tomorrow. Or it's never too late to be grateful. And it's also never too early. Like you can start and stop gratefulness at any time. I think we should be grateful every day, but this is just a fun way to share so much positivity. I am loving the hashtag gratitude snaps on Twitter. Tish is talking about that right now. We are trying to keep up with that each morning, kind of taking turns on looking at the hashtag and giving up some love each day. It's so fun to see so many of you joining in, but it's kind of hard to comment on all of them, but we're doing our best. So I'm going to share a little bit about how I'm making them this year. I started out when we did this in 2016. I started out making them in Snapchat because that's how I made book snaps. And I just thought it made more sense just to continue to do the thing that I was loving doing. But each year we just you can use any picture app. So you can use Seesaw, Adobe, you can use Canva, as we mentioned, Google Slides. You can use, hey, Kristen, welcome. You can use Instagram. I'm going to show you how to use Instagram stories and save your image and then store it, curate it on Wakelet. That's what I'm going to show you tonight. But there's so many ways to do this. You can do this with your students. You can do this as a class. Monica, I love that I see you in here. I love that you love gratitude snaps. We have had a couple of our younger classes do it in Seesaw, like the kindergartners. And then we have had one kindergarten class. They, at our school here in Lawrence, they do gratitude snaps as a class. So each day, each group gets to decide one thing that they're grateful for. And so the group takes a picture and they create a snap. And then they do it right into Google Slides, which kindergarten and Google Slides is really hard. Like your kids need to know how to use it. It can be a little challenging, but they do it, and they obviously know how to do it already. But they do it as a group, and then they have like a group slide each day that goes on their projector screen. Their teacher shows them all the gratitude snaps. So there's lots of different ways to do this. One of the ways that we have done it too, we've housed our gratitude snaps in Google Slides, which I like doing that, and curating them there. And then using the Google Slideshow in our cafeteria so that all the snaps are just playing as the students are eating lunch, and you're just seeing all these things that kids all over the school are grateful for. It just creates such a culture of positivity in the classroom. And I love that. And I've seen it. We did that at our school before when I was in the school system, and it was so fun to see that just scrolling across. Likewise, you can do that with book snaps. It's such a great way to promote literacy and get your library media specialist super stoked about having kids coming in like, hey, I saw this book snap and I got to read this book. It looks so exciting. So there's so many different ways to take this and use it in other ways. Gratitude snaps very much introduces the idea of book snaps, science snaps, whatever you choose to do. You're taking a picture of the kid's mind while they're thinking, and you're getting to look at it. They're creating what's happening in their head, and you're getting to peek into their minds using this digital visual representation. So all of that to say, let's make some gratitude snaps. So I'm going to show you how I'm making them this year. This is just easy for me, so it works really well for me. If you would prefer to have a pre-made template, Tish has made Instagram size templates as well as like slide size templates where you can just insert a picture and then type stuff on the right hand side and boom, it's done. Just use the hashtag gratitude snaps wherever you're posting it, whatever social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and tag us if you can. We love seeing them and we love sharing them. So do that. But there's so many ways to do this. So please do not think that this is a one right way. I just told you, Tish and I are both doing it 2 different ways this year. And I love that because I want to share with the world there's no one right way to do this. Like, let's not make it an assignment. If it becomes an assignment, kids aren't as excited about it. But if it becomes something that each day I'm just looking for something to be grateful for, and I'm going to capture this in an image and I'm going to share it out with the world, I mean, you can't go wrong. And what's really, really cool about this, like no matter if this is inside your school system or if this is out in the Twitter sphere, is you get to see what's important to the people that are important to you. You get to see what's important to your professional learning family, right? Professional learning network, if you will. You also get to know them a little bit more. Like, I've never even seen some of these people's children, and it's so fun to see that, or their puppies or their kittens, or I didn't know they loved hot tea, or I didn't know that they loved to read or lay in hammocks and all sunrises and sunsets and all the things that people are grateful for. I didn't know they're grateful for snow and cold and rain and all the things. So it's just a great way to build a culture of belonging, a culture of community as well. So enough chatting. Let's get busy creating. I'm going to show you how I make these in, hopefully my videos are loaded, how I make these in Instagram. Darn, it's not loaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my whole screen. Let me do that real quick. Share screen. Let's do entire screen. So no judgment here because you're going to see everything. This could be disastrous here. All right. So I want to show you, first of all, this is the challenge. So I want you to see that Tish and I have created this challenge. We do carry it out from November 1st all the way to November 24th. We stop it on Thanksgiving. You can stop it whenever you want, or you can keep it going all the way through November if you would like as well. Like I said, to join, you just do the thing, snap a picture, tell us what you're thankful for. That's it. Use the hashtag gratitude snaps. And then if you want to tag either one of us or both of us, please. I'm at Tara Martin EDU on Twitter, and she is at Tish Rich on Twitter. And then you can also find us on Instagram. So I'm also going to share with you with my screen here how to create them in Instagram. So let me put one of these screens down. This looks like a little bit of a mess, but I promise, let me make sure you can see this first. Okay. Yes. So we're going to take that one off and we will, sorry, this is a little bit crazy. I wanted this to be inside my slideshow, but it's not. Let's see. Wonder if we could, let me try one more thing. I don't have anybody to help me today. So you guys just bear with me for a moment. I love that you are just hanging out. Such good troopers. Okay. So let me show you with the screen. There we go. It's a little bit less messy. So as soon as I open Instagram stories, I will click the plus button to add to my story. And then right then I'm going to go choose my picture. So today I chose this picture of honey. And then right after that, I chose the text feature at the top. It's just the little A. And I wrote day 3 hashtag gratitude snaps. And then from there, I just typed what I was grateful for. I love seeing the world through the eyes of honey. It's so fun to watch her engage with the world. It's like an 8-month-old puppy. Like, they just see things differently. The way she loves chase the leaves, she stops and look at every single cow, even though we see these cows every single day. So that's all I do for that. And then as soon as I finish that, then I want to save this image so I can share it in some other places. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. And we'll open that window. Get me. We're just making it happen here. So once you have the image, then now we want to share it. We want to save it so we can share it. So I'm going to open this. Well, It might have showed you on that as the other one, but basically you just go to the right-hand side, the 3 little dots, and you're gonna save that image. Now we wanna share it. I've been storing mine in Wakelets, so I'm gonna show you how to store it in Wakelets. And you can share it from once it saves that image onto your camera roll, you can then share it onto Twitter, you can share it on a Facebook, and that's kind of what I've been doing. And I just type the same exact thing, day 3 gratitude snaps, and then add it. When you add it in Wakelet from your phone, you can use the app. And so you just go down to the plus signal, the plus sign, then you add your image, and you already have that saved image right there that already has your day 3 gratitude snaps. I love seeing the world through the eyes of honey. You add that in. I haven't figured out how to get it to add to the bottom immediately. So what I do is I just go to those 3 dots on the right-hand side and I just reorder. It gives you the option to reorder, and then I just put it down where I want it. Now, once it is in Wakelets, then you have all of your snaps together. So I want to show you another screen to where what it looks like when you're saving all of your snaps into one spot. You're like basically curating them. There's so many ways to do this. Like I said, you can do this in Google Slides. You could also do this in you can do this on Twitter. You can do it on your Seesaw account. There's so many different ways. I don't even really fully, I've got Tisha. I need to get the other Tisha P to show me how to fully use Wakelet to its full potential, because honestly, I know that I don't, and I would love to be able to know like all the things Wakelet can do. But one of the things I love so much about it is it's a great way to curate a lot of things. And so I curate my snaps right in here. And if you will see that once they're all organized in here, you can see every one of them in a row. And so from there, you can also share your Wakelet. You can share that link with other people. So if you are making a school newsletter, you have all your students dropping their snaps into a Wakelet. That would be really cool. Maybe you don't have a classroom Twitter account, but you have a Wakelet that you can share all of the classroom, all of the kids and your students gratitude snaps in one place. Or maybe you just want each student to be able to save all their snaps into a 30-day journal. That could be their own Wakelet. But the coolest thing about it, there's not really any limits. So you can just keep adding images. I really love that. I want to show you one more thing on my screen. Let me remove that one and just show you what it looks like kind of curated if you've never seen one. So here's mine. Double make sure that you are seeing the screen. Here is mine. So when you slide down, you can see all of the snaps that I've already created. So there's day 1 gratitude snaps, there's day 2, and there's now day 3. So tomorrow when I add day 4, it'll show up at the bottom. I actually have too many because I just added this one when I was showing you guys. So it's real easy to delete and to remove. But how cool would it be to share this out with parents if you had your whole class like in one Wakelet, and they could just see all the things that all their peers were grateful for, but also the parents could be able to see like what all the kids are thankful for each day. And that would just be such a beautiful thing to be able to witness, and also to remind us that there are, like, the greatest thing to me about gratitude snaps is no two ever look the same, and no two curations ever look the same. Like, what people are interested in are always so different. And so I love that. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is how cool this looks on Twitter. Like, let me just show you the awesomeness of our people. So if you go and you type in gratitude snaps in your search bar, you're going to see all kinds of beautiful, wonderful. Look at all these things. The fall leaves. Look how beautiful those are. Like purple. I've never even seen purple leaves. Like, we don't have purple ones here in Kansas. And the puppies, the principal, somebody's grateful for their principal. How exciting would that be if I'm the principal of that school and I get to see that, that's something people are saying that they're grateful for. So there is just so much goodness here. So much. So you just like go down here and look at all these fun things like babies. Look at these little families. I've never seen that. Getting your nails done. Yes, yes to the yes. So check out the hashtag gratitude snaps. Join in if you will. We would love to have you joining us. And if you're curious on more ways to make gratitude snaps, no worries. We got you covered. There's so many ways, and you can find them on the blog. I will drop this over in the comments section too. But Tish has a blog too. They basically say the same exact thing. So don't worry. When you are scrolling down, you'll see what is it, who is it for, how. In the how section, you're going to learn how to make them in Instagram, how to make them in book snaps. And then you're going to see these links right here, gratitude snaps and Canva video. That's where Tish is going to teach you how to use Canva. And then she's going to give you templates right here that you can take and save as your own and add your own images if you're interested in making them in Canva. She has multiple different templates that make it super easy for you. Then tagging us, using the hashtag gratitude snaps. And really, this is more about a habit of rewiring our brain to see the positivity because there's so much negative in the world. I mean, why not flood the world with gratitude, with something to be grateful for? So love, love, love that. I was curious about what gratitude snaps were. Is it a thing Thanksgiving? It's a thing in November. Yeah, we typically do it in November. We usually start it on November 1st. We run it until November 24th. But you know what? We have people that do gratitude snaps anytime they want. And I love that because there really is no limit on when we should be grateful. It's just something we try to be very intentional at this season, just because it seems that the season is a time where a lot of people tend to have those down feelings, those low feelings. It kind of stemmed from me being in a low mood and Tish like sharing, hey, you should create a digital gratitude journal. And then I'm like, hey, let's get the world involved with this. Like maybe they would enjoy this as well. So that's kind of how it started. But there is no limit of when you can start creating them, how often you create them, when you want to do it with your students, you want to do it all year long, that's perfect. But we would absolutely love to see them. If you're getting your students involved, if you can share them out, that's great. But if not, share them in the way that you can, maybe with your staff, with your school community, with your parents through newsletters. And if you're looking for a way just to put them all in one link, highly, highly recommend Wakelets. It has been a really cool way for me to curate them this year. So just a little tonight's stream snuck by me until just now. Oh, it's okay. Well, we're glad you're here, Sean. We're just talking about gratitude snaps. It's a real easy one. I'm just sharing kind of how I make them in Instagram and how a lot of people make them in multiple different ways. You can make them in any picture app, really. You don't even need an app if you don't want. You could just take a picture and then write your caption in the post. It's that easy. But thanks for joining us. Keep in mind that we do have just a lot of cool stuff happening on the DaveBurgessConsulting.com website. But I am going to drop my website over here that shares exactly how to do all these gratitude snaps and what we're even talking about. And if you want to jump in and join the challenge, be sure and tag us. We love learning from you. And if you just want to stalk the challenge over on Twitter, go up to your search bar, like I said earlier, and just type in gratitude snaps at the top, and you can see all the wonderful things that people are creating and what they're sharing and what they're grateful for. It's sure to lift up your spirits. I have really loved seeing all of these. I look at them every single morning when I'm drinking my coffee, and I try to go through and just comment on as many as I can and like them and just, oh, look, somebody even has their Christmas tree up. I'm loving this. Sports, there's just so many beautiful things that people are grateful for. So hopefully this lifts up your spirits a little bit. It makes you feel a little intentional about being grateful and sharing that out with the world, and also looking for things. One of the things I love about gratitude snaps is that each day I'm kind of looking for like, what am I going to share today? And so it makes you think about things that you're grateful for, and you realize, My goodness, I'm grateful for so much stuff. Like I want to do like 15 of them. Um, and then I just end up saving them. Some people make a collage. You saw some collages when I was just scrolling. I feel the same way. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm grateful for my coffee and running water and fuzzy socks to keep me warm, all these things. So yeah, I love this challenge. It's one of my favorite times of the year for sure. And I hope that you will join in with us. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of all I have to share tonight. Tish, like I said, we have that video over on our blog. If you go to tarammartin.com/gratitude snaps, challenge 2022, you will find the blog where there are all those different links. Like I said, about midways down, you will see those templates, those Canva templates, and also a video, how-to video. It's like 4 minutes long. The Tish teaches you how to use Canva if you're not sure how to use it. But that's pretty much all I have for tonight. If you guys have any questions, of course, always feel free to message me on here, DM me, email me, all the things, and keep a lookout for all the good stuff that's coming down the pike for DBC Inc. We do have today, I spent so much time reading manuscripts and blurbs of people that are pitching books that they want to write. You guys are putting out some cool stuff out there. It's so fun to see all of the educators sharing their message and really just reaching out and wanting to put this out into the world. Also, DBC University has some cool stuff happening in the beginning of the year, so stay tuned for that. And we will be doing a big giveaway in December. We always do. So there will be book giveaways where it's the season of giving and we love giving. So we have some fun stuff planned for December for book giveaways. And if you are commenting over on this video, you will be entered to win a book from our DBC Inc. collection, the whole entire thing. You do not win just my book. You can choose any book that you want since I'm hosting tonight. So thanks for joining. We hope you join the Gratitude Snaps Challenge, and we'll be looking for you next week with a new guest. And we cannot wait to share what they have in store for you. So thanks again. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'm get out of your hair. Thanks for joining, Yasina. Thanks, Kristen, Sean, all of you over here in the comments. Love your hearts. Amy, Monica, Tisha, so much. And if I didn't call your name, I still appreciate you. So thanks for watching on the playback too. And we hope that you have a wonderful evening. Bye, everyone.